Hello everyone. My name is Sukhdeep Kaur from Department of English, Arya College, Ludhiana. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on El Dorado, an essay by R.L. Stevenson. R.L. Stevenson, whose full name was Robert Louis Stevenson, was a Scottish novelist, poet, essayist, and a travel writer. He was born in 1850 in Edinburgh. In spite of having a degree in law, he never practiced law. He was wise, witty, kindly, and deeply learned person. He was an amazing storyteller, an acute and sensitive critic, a genial and wholehearted lover of life. Stevenson wrote novels as well as essays. His essays are companionable, and to read them is like listening to the talk of a fellow traveler. Stevenson's primary interest was man rather than nature or the study of works of literature. No wonder in most of his essays there is a subtle moralizing flavor. He was essentially an artist in words and a master of rich, resilient prose style. His style of writing wins over the reader by its message of courage and virility, the traits which characterized his own life even. El Dorado. What's the meaning of the title? El Dorado by R.L. Stevenson is one of the most inspiring essays about the journey of the travelers. El Dorado means gilded one in Spanish. El Dorado is a fictitious city having great quantities of gold. It is a legendary city or historical region of the New World, often thought to be in South America, that was fabled for its great wealth of gold and precious jewels, and eagerly sought by 16th and 17th century explorers, including Sir Walter Raleigh. This is a symbolic and imaginary land standing for unattainable. El Dorado somewhere stands for the state of real happiness. The state of real happiness which lies in journey and not reaching the goal. Stevenson seems to be expounding his philosophy of unending endeavor for the attainment of ever expanding joys. The state where man can no longer look forward to any new achievement cannot be the state of real happiness. True joy lies in labor. As Stevenson concludes, to travel hopefully is better than to arrive. What's the aim of mankind? Attainment of ultimate joy rules our mind and actions. A great deal is attainable in this world where there are so many marriages and decisive battles. We all at certain time of the day trying to realize our dreams. What are dreams? What are our targets? These are the things that are there in our minds at certain time of the day. On a hasty view, if we try to locate what's the goal of mankind, then attainment of as much as possible was a goal of man's contentious life. And as regards the spirit, it is just a semblance. We live in an ascending scale when we live happily, one thing leading to another. There is always a new horizon for onward looking man. There is a new horizon for the person who is always ready to make efforts. An aspiration is a joy forever. A true happiness lies in the journey itself. As we earlier told, that the true happiness does not lie in achievement of any target, it lies in the labor and the journey itself. Desire and curiosity make your life enriched. These are the qualities which make our life full of colors. These are the qualities which make the world colorful for us. This is the quality which make women beautiful and fossils interesting. And the man may squander his estate and come to beggary, but if the person is having these two qualities, he is still rich in the possibilities of pleasure. Suppose if you take one meal so compact and comprehensive that you don't hunger anymore, it's not possible. In the same way, we cannot be satisfied with setting a single goal and achieving the same. Our life is full of joy and happiness if we keep on shifting on our joys, we keep on shifting our hopes, we keep on shifting our target. Live every moment of your life. You must focus on target. But keep in mind, focusing on target should not make you aloof from other joys of life. Otherwise, you will be left with poor ways of amusement thereafter. Alexander and Gibbon are the best examples for the same. I will just make you this case much more clear through an example. Suppose there is a traveler who is touring on foot and he is having a single volume in his hand. And while reading this novel with circumspection, he hardly pauses on the way to enjoy the scenic beauty so that he does not lose the thread of that novel. But at the end of the journey, when all the scenic beauty will be over and he will be left companionless just because of the fact that he was busy in that novel when the other joys were passing by his sight. Alexander, after winning so many estates, he was left with nothing. He was crying bitterly that he was having no worlds to subdue. And same is the case with Gibbon, who finished his book Decline and Fall, and after finishing that book, he was having only a few moments of joy. And it was with a great pain that he parted from his labors. Horizons. We must keep on setting our targets new. We must keep on shifting our hopes and horizons. Everyone from us is trying to shoot at the moon with ineffectual arrows. We are trying to achieve something unattainable, inaccessible, just like El Dorado. We come to the end of nothing here below. Interests are only plugged up to sow themselves again, just like the mustard. You would think when the child was born there would be an end to all the labor pains. Yet it is just the fresh beginning of new anxieties. Then you get busy or tense over the teething of the child. His education is also worrisome. Then the marriage of your child. It is only to have new fears, new quivering sensibilities with every day. The health of your children's children becomes as much a concern for you as that of your own. I will just try to give you an example. If you marry someone, you will think that you have achieved something. You have reached a hilltop, but this is just a new beginning. Falling in love and winning love are very difficult for overbearing and rebellious spirits. When two people marry, you can't forget the fact that they are two persons whose qualities do not match, whose likes do not match, whose dislikes do not match. Then this is just marriage, you can say, is just a contest of wisdom and generosity. And this is a lifelong struggle towards an unattainable ideal. Are surely unattainable from the very fact that the people who got married, they are not one, they are two persons. So statues are never our role models. Now we will talk about role models. हम role models भी उन्हीं को बनाते हैं who are aspiring for something. जैसे statue is never the role model of anyone. If we have a full lifetime to realize our dream, make efforts for achieving something, you will feel a whole lifetime is not enough for the same. There is no end to making books, making experiments, or to travel or gathering wealth. आप जितना मर्जी घूम लो, you cannot travel the whole world. आप जितनी मर्जी wealth इकट्ठी कर लो, you cannot acquire the whole earth's wealth. Problem give rise to other problems. We may study and study forever, but we are never as learned as we can. We have never made statue, as I already said, worthy of our dreams. Where we have discovered a continent, across a chain of mountains, we will find some other plains waiting for us. If we achieve one target and after achieving that target, we will fix our new targets. then there is nothing to worry about if we say that I am not satisfied with my life. If you are satisfied with your life at certain point, then there is no possibility of progress in your life. It is not like the works of Carlyle, which can be read to an end. It is not like Alexander, who did not think beyond winning the worlds. Even in a corner of a small village, you will find a lot of color and varieties of life. You will find the changing weathers and seasons. You will find that if you are living in a small region, then that region is full of variety and colors for the persons who are there to notice it. ठीक है, अगर हम सोचें कि लाइफ जो है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई विल जस्ट मेक दिस केस क्लियर फॉर यू विद एन एग्जाम्पल. यू गो टू कॉलेज, ठीक है, and then you come back to college. This is not the story of going and coming back from the college. While going to college, you will meet so many persons, you will meet so many different phases of your life. You will meet your friends there. कितने friends को आप मिलोगे, कितना आपके experiences में add होगा सिर्फ उस college आने जाने के phase में ही. तो there is only one wish that is realizable on the earth, that is death. Life, if there is life, life will be having new problems and challenges before you. Death is the only ultimate one. Beyond death, there is nothing. And nobody has ever come from this death to tell you, is it worth achieving or not? Is it worth attaining or not? So, for to conclude, I will just make you something more clarity. A strange picture we are all creating on our ways to Shimras. We are ceaselessly working hard to achieve our targets. We are working hard to achieve perfection, which is not attainable. El Dorado will always be visible from distance, where we can only catch spires of the same. But we will not reach that El Dorado, the land of our dreams, the state of our happiness as we imagined. There is a beautiful quote at the end of the essay. Little do ye know your blessedness, for to travel hopefully is a better thing than to arrive, and the true success is to labor. The whole gist of this essay lies in the fact that the beauty of traveling lies in the journey itself. And this is all that we can convey, that we must fix our targets, try to work hard on the same. We must put our wholehearted efforts to achieve that target, but after achieving it, try to fix your new targets. These things will give variety to your life, and this is a message which R.L. Stevenson is trying to convey in this very essay. Thank you.